Commander 10, men and women of the Naval Diving and Salvage Training Center and the Center for Explosive Ordnance Disposal and Diving. Good morning and welcome to the Naval Diving and Salvage Training Center Change of Command Ceremony, during which Commander Hung Kao will be relieved by Commander Cameron Chen. The Change of Command ceremony you witness today is not prescribed specifically by U.S. Navy regulations, but rather is an honored product of the rich heritage of naval traditions. It is a custom wholly naval, without equivalent in the Army or Air Force. Custom has established that the ceremony be designed to ensure only duly authorized officers hold command and that all aboard are aware of its authenticity. The heart of the ceremony is a formal reading of the official orders by the relieving officer. Command passes upon utterance by the relieving officer, "I relieve you, sir." The officer being relieved responds, "I stand relieved." This simple procedure is duplicated hundreds of times daily throughout the navies of the world as each watch officer passes responsibility to his relief in the conduct of each shift's routine. The strength and supremacy of today's Navy stems in large measure from the observance of customs and traditions, each founded on need, each contributing its share to stability, combat effectiveness, and smooth transfer of authority. This simple ceremony, passing authority and responsibility to yet another fine officer, reflects the dedication of 3 men and women serving their nation proudly. Will the guests please rise to the official party and remain standing for the national anthem and invocation.
NDSTC, attention!
Boatswain, prepare to pike the side.
Port side, boys. Post!
Naval Diving and Salvage Training Center, arriving. Commander, United States Navy, arriving. Center for Explosive Ordnance Disposal and Diving, arriving.
Six side, boys. Post!
Navy Expeditionary Combat Command, arriving. Boatswain, retire to side boys.
Side boys, left, right, face. Forward, mark. Mark time, mark. Side boys, halt. Right, face.
Parade the colors.
Forward, mark. March time. March. Pinwheel. Hit. Halt. Reset. Arm.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? What stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the
Retire the colors.
Order. Mark. One side. March. Pinwheel. Hit. Forward. March.
Mr. Bodreen will now give the invocation.
I humbly invite you to join with me in prayer. Your heavenly loving Father, your word says to enter your gates of thanksgiving and your courts of praise. We praise you for your love, and your kindness, and your mercy. We praise you for Jesus and for the salvation found through belief in him. We praise you for sending us your divine helper, the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, you're welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, Lord, is what our hearts long for, to be overcome with your presence, Lord. Thank you that this day of transition has arrived. In your divine sovereignty, you sent Hung and April and their 4 precious kids there to serve and to lead. Thank you for the grace and wisdom and favor that you poured out on them while here. We acknowledge that everything excellent and good that has happened through Hung's leadership is because of you, and we give thanks to you. We also acknowledge that in your sovereignty you've ordered Commander Cameron and Jessica Chen and their children here to replace Hung and April and to serve in the same role for the next few years. Thank you for preparing them sovereignly and selecting Commander Chen for this new role. Bless this ceremony now, we pray, both by your presence and your favor. In Jesus' name, amen.
Will the guests please be seated?
NDSTC. At ease.
Commander Cow, Commanding Officer, Naval Diving and Salvage Training Center.
We are NDSTC. All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How about that national anthem? That's the beautiful voice of Lisa Wilson. Thank you for the kind words of wisdom from Bob, my mentor, and the mentor of thousands of naval officers around the world. And I just wanted to introduce Admiral Renault. In your pamphlet, you'll read his bio, but I'm not going to bore you with those details. I want to tell you about the man who's about to speak to you tonight. He's a hero. He's a hero of mine. He's a hero to all the EOD officers and all the EOD enlisted in the Navy. He's such a hero that his Chief Smith made an honorary Master Chief Petty Officer of the United States Navy. That's the kind of leader he is. He's inspirational, and I'll tell you what, I've been in a board with 17 flag officers, and when a 4-star stands up and tells the board, hey, I'm not trying to tell you to be like Frank, but you all need to be like Frank. That's the kind of respect that Admiral Renault demands, not just within the Expeditionary Combat Command, but also with all his flag officers. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Admiral Frank Renault.
Man, that's kind. Thank you, and believe me, the respect is absolutely mutual in this case. I did hear the XO say everybody's got to remain covered, but if you're speaking, you can take the cover off, correct? Picture square. I mean, I think that's important. Second question. How do those things work? Do they work pretty good? Looking at Admiral Pitt, he's not doing okay. So, all right, so I'll stay with the kind of short version because I want to make sure that the reason we're here, the time-honored ceremony of the change of command, gives the most time we can to our 2 commanding officers. 2 officers I do hold in very high regard. They're superb. They've been superb throughout their entire careers, and this is a big day for them, their families, and this entire unit. Admiral Tidd, welcome, sir. Admiral Phillips, I saw you getting in your car, buddy. There she is, and it's great to see you. It really is. Captain Turner, who's here, put a uniform together within the last 35 minutes. So I first met Jim when he was a second-class petty officer. Some things never change. That's okay.
We got something.
Captain Andrews, where are you? COBOD school. Great to have you on board, Charles. All right. And for how you and Hung and this entire team have been together to produce some of the finest again military professionals in what we do. The dive school's really a pretty old place. Anybody want to take a guess at that? About 100 years old. 1916 was when the dive school was first commissioned. The first formal diving school in the United States Navy was commissioned up in Rhode Island. It's moved a lot since then, as you can imagine. They moved it down to Washington, D.C. Nobody really likes going there, so Hung's going back. We'll talk about that later. April's happy. Kids are happy. building a house, hung in the Pentagon. Rub some dirt on it, it'll be fine. But again, we moved it down to Washington, D.C., then they moved it up to New York, then they moved it, I think, back to Washington, D.C., then for some reason they moved it to Bayonne, New Jersey. I haven't figured that one out yet. I mean, I was born there, but my mother did wrap me swaddling clothes and send me out west when I was about 8 years old. So we moved it there. And then in 1980, about 36 years ago now, we moved it here. And this has in fact been the home of the premier installation for diving and salvage training in the United States and our foreign militaries on the planet. When you look at what's happened, if you look at all of the changes that have happened since 1980, tremendous amount of improvement in where we've gone. You know, tremendous amount of improvement in a lot of things. I guess you take it both ways. I kind of looked at it this morning too as well. I thought, you know, price of a car, $7,200 is kind of the average. It's changed a little bit. Price of bread, 50 cents. My wife says I don't pay attention to things, so I'm sure that hasn't changed as much too when you go to the stores. Price, I think the average wage people made was about $19,600 in the United States. Admiral Ted, who was a lieutenant junior grade in 1980, was making $1,100 a month. So I'm glad you stayed the course, you know, and just kept on trucking. But a lot has changed. A lot has changed as we go back to when we built this institution here and continue to build upon what it would be about. What hasn't changed? What stayed the course? They're all pretty much behind most of the audience right now. I know we have some folks that are sitting in our audience, but it comes down to the character and the caliber of the individuals who come to this school to become the best professional divers on the planet. That hasn't. They still have the adventuresome spirit. They still want to be a part of something that is much bigger than themselves. A lot of them behind you right now were probably in 2nd to 4th grade when our country was attacked on 9/11, but they have that sense of duty. And they want to go to the fleet, or they want to go to the Fleet Marine Force, or they want to go to their other nations. I met a Republic of Korea diver right here who's going back to command a ship when he gets done with training. Because they want to be the best, and the best are created here in Panama City. You know, you've probably heard a lot of our leadership talk about the individuals who serve in uniform right now. 1% of our country. 1% of that 1% comes through this school. So I'm not really good at public math. I was the valedictorian in the bottom 10% of my class in the Naval Academy. But I will tell you, when you think about that 1% of 1%, I think about the other 99.9. When they think of Panama City, what do they think of? Spring break, right? We don't. Now, we do have just as many headaches, I think, in the morning. We've been covered with sand. You know, we've been out late at night doing our business and worked hard all day. That improves over a couple weeks. But the foundation that is built here for these students lasts forever. I can remember being an ensign in the fleet and getting stuck underneath the USS Enterprise in my first Mark I dive and going back to the emergency procedures that instructors taught me at this school and relying on it and knowing that I was a professional and everything was going to be fine. And of course the master diver straight in my head. Throw yourself away, ensign, it's going to be okay. You students have a true rendezvous with your dreams. If you choose to go there, we'll get the best training. We'll get everything we can in fact put into you, and I will tell you the fleet out there is waiting for you. On Wednesday of this week, one of our mobile diving and salvage units simultaneously recovered the AV-8B Harrier that had crashed and the Hilo that had crashed in Norfolk. Chief petty officers, young lieutenants out on the dive side with their red divers doing what had to be done. We're diving in the Western Pacific. We're diving the world over in all of the missions that mean a great deal to this country. The Navy, our forces will continue to go down to the sea in ships to do what has to be done. And I would say that you divers will continue to go down in the sea to do your mission. Train hard, students. What you have done at this school, I have not seen in my last 33 years of being a Navy diver and being in the United States Navy. It's been brilliant. You've modernized all of our facilities, modernized the support craft that you in fact see behind me, got additional craft that we needed to train. You have created a world-class PT program, which makes me not want to stand up the next time I sit down because I got to experience it yesterday. But you're truly not going to have broker guys
in 33 years from now that are standing here as students. It is. Admiral White, the commander of Navy Expeditionary Training Command, wants to bring it to boot camp and institutionalize it throughout the Navy because we are making better warriors with what hasn't been done. But the most important thing, which goes back to the Prime Directive, you've trained 4,000 Navy, Army, Air Force, Coast Guard, Foreign Navy, Marine Corps divers at this institution, and you've trained well. I can't thank April, the family, everyone enough for your job and the job that you've done, Skipper. It has been brilliant. Let's join me in a round of applause for that. How about the new guy? Okay, sitting there. Come on, boy, don't finish up. All right? Let's get to the reading of orders. That's because he's all business, and I've known his career as well, too. Cameron Chen is a phenomenal operator, and handpicked to come down and command this school and keep going what has been going as well, too. Look at his bio, like Hung said about me. Look at the job this warrior has done to defend this nation. Cameron, you're the right guy, it's the right time, and we need you here. We need to make sure that the quality of the leadership, the quality of the instruction, and the quality of the divers that lead this school continue to meet the best in the universe, let alone this planet. I want to thank you, Jessica, Catherine, and James. I know you guys are happy about the beach. That's pretty cool. The tour is going to be as long as kind of you guys want it. Go with it. Well, congratulations, and we welcome you aboard, Cameron. You have your orders. Execute your mission. In closing, I would like to do one more call out. I'm not going to make anybody sing happy birthday, but after that PT session, I did need a little bit of traction, you might want to say, as I got treated by Hung's medical department. And today is the 118th birthday of the United States Navy Hospital Corpsman. Is that cool? How many corpsmen we got out there? Well done. I'll tell you what, something ain't right. Calling for the doc is pretty important, and our docs are brilliant, and our diving medical technicians are, again, unparalleled. In closing, I do want to, again, recognize another group of individuals who, my last couple of months here in the Navy, I want to say, I hold in the highest regard. That's the instructors at this institution. You build character, you lead, you guide, you train every day. I know the amount of sweat and blood that you put into your mission. Continue to do it. The fleet depends upon you, and you have my thanks as the force commander. With that, I'd like to say Hung and Cameron, thanks so much for the honor of getting the opportunity to say a couple of remarks today. Hung, you've been brilliant. Cameron, I know you will continue this tradition, and I know what will continue to happen here at the Naval Diving and Salvage Training Center. With that, I ask that you again hold the thoughts of all of our military professionals that are in Hung's way in your prayers tonight, and may God continue to bless America. Thanks all. Thanks very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain J.T. Turner, Commanding Officer, Center for Explosive Ordnance Disposal and Diving, will now present Commander Cow with his end of tour award. Thank you to award. Citation to accompany the award of the Defense Meritorious Service Medal to Commander Hung Cow. Commander Hung Cow, United States Navy, distinguished himself by exceptionally meritorious service as Commanding Officer at Naval Diving and Salvage Training Center from September 2013 to June 2016. He demonstrated superior leadership and visionary direction in guiding Naval Diving and Salvage Training Center through modernization of facilities, restructuring organization, and updating training curriculums. He maintained basic and advanced qualifications for over 4,000 joint service, allied military, and federal and state government divers in support of ongoing worldwide diving operations. Its forward-leaning focus on eliminating redundancy was a catalyst for optimization of basic and advanced diver training. Its tireless effort in bringing together the Department of Defense and Department of Homeland Security forces in order to shape the future of common type joint service military diver training resulted in a more proficient and effective diving force. His outstanding service was integral to the mission of its command, the United States Navy, and the Department of Defense. The distinctive accomplishments of Commander Cow reflect credit upon himself, the United States Navy, and the Department of Defense. Signed, this 17th day of June, 2016, Secretary of Defense, Ash Carter.
Yeah.
Congresswoman Graham regrets that she could not be here today, and will be reading something from her. During his service as commanding officer of the Naval Diving and Salvage Training Center, Commander Powell has demonstrated outstanding leadership and service to our nation. Commander Powell and his family emigrated to the United States from Vietnam in 1975, seeking freedom and opportunity. In 1996, he graduated from the United States Naval Academy with a Bachelor of Science in Ocean Engineering and entered NDSTC as a training in the Special Operations Program. After his training, he served in the United States Navy dutifully, working on missions ranging from recovery operations to anti-terrorism operations. On September 6, 2013, almost 20 years after his training at NDSTC, he assumed command. Located in Panama City, Florida, the NDSTC is the largest diving facility in the world. Each year, under his command, Commander Powell trained more than 1,200 special operations and deep-sea divers from all branches of the United States military. Commander Powell is an outstanding American, and I want to thank him for his service to the United States Navy and all of the leadership at NDSTC. Ladies and gentlemen, Commander Hung Cao, Commanding Officer, Naval Diving and Salvage Training Center.
Gabriel, Grace, Fire Dublin, Jessica, Catherine, James. Admiral Tid, sir. Admiral Morneau, Admiral Phillips, Mayor Bertnicki, Mayor Anderson, friends, families, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, men and women of NDSTC. Thank you so much for coming here on this hot summer day. I know some of you have traveled as far as Belgium, Hawaii, California, Virginia, Missouri, and I'm so deeply humbled that you made this long journey to be at this change command ceremony. I want to do something a little different this morning. Usually the speaker thanks his wife last at the end of this long speech. But I think after 2 hours of me speaking, the audience is either dozed off or stopped paying attention. I'm kidding. So before you all check out and start looking on your iPhones, I wanted to start this morning by first thanking my beautiful wife. April has been my biggest counselor, my conscience, everything that I do. She's been the source of my inspiration my entire career. She's kept me grounded and reminded me that I serve the Lord my God in everything that I do. It's the subtle things that a wife does with just that look, and you all know that look, that keeps her husband in check when his ego gets the best of him. And when you're hung out, that's about every 10 seconds. We've had many adventures in the last 18 years of our marriage with tears of joy and tears of sadness. A lot of tests and trials, from long combat deployments, to 4 kids, and 11 PCS moves. And now, honey, I can tell you, this is it. This is our last move. The time has now come for me to relinquish this amazing command to much more capable hands. My predecessor, Captain Mike Egan, warned me that if I blinked, it will all be over. I must have accidentally blinked because now the great ride is over. And I was walking through the command for one last time this morning to remind me of Ronald Reagan's last moment in the Oval Office as he lingered there looking over the immense responsibility that he had. The Secret Service detail said, "Sir, it's time." It is definitely time. And change is always good because that gets us new, fresh ideas on how to make things better for our soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Coast Guardsmen. I must say I was taken back when I was told that Cameron was coming to relieve me. I wondered to myself how badly I must have screwed up for Admiral Morneau to send one of his very best officers to clean up after me. I've been wondering how long it would take for anybody to realize I had no idea what I was doing here. I guess the answer is 33 months and 4 days. 33 months. We've done some amazing things in the past 33 months. Mike So asked me a couple of months ago to name the biggest highlight of my command tour, and it made me think. Was it going on our first mobile training team in almost 10 years? This is when we take, instead of bringing students here, we take a team of instructors out to another country to train them in diving. And of all places in the world, Vietnam. I landed in the same airport where my family escaped and I escaped from 39 years and 8 months before. And I walked through the same ground 4 decades later to train those who were once my father's enemies. Perhaps my highlight was diving in the most amazing places, like NASA's Neutral Buoyancy Lab in New Houston, Texas, to promote Chief Warrant Officer Matt Rotan, or re-enlisting Command Master Chief Steve Mulholland, anyone Thomas, anyone Wolf, and anyone Emmons in the Georgia Aquarium. Or diving under 18 inches of ice with my amazing Coast Guard instructors up in Canada. Or even just in our own ATF here in our pool with the Secretary of Navy, or the Army and Navy Spirit Squad. The highlight might have also been pin on a match diver onto an old shipmate, Rod Montoya, who was a deck seaman when I was an ensign on USS Grasp. My highlight was surely he won the Year Military Diver celebration that was held here last year. We brought the whole city together, and with help of Superintendent Bill Huskell, we were able to bus hundreds of kids here from schools to see firsthand the significance of science, technology, engineering, math. They saw the different diving missions and various ensembles, which included the old Mark V dive helmet from Men of Honor. We met the pioneer women divers. For 41 years, women have been doing this dangerous profession, and they became master divers like Mary Bonham, who lives in Lynn Haven, physicians like Murray Canaples, amazing CEOs like Bobby Scully, and astronauts like Heidi Piper, admirals like Bette Bolivar, who incidentally is not my mom, despite what she says to everybody else. The very first commanding officer of a U.S. Navy ship was Darlene Iskra, a U.S. Navy diver who also once rode these halls as a student. During that week celebration, we honored the survivors of TWA Flight 847, where Bobby Steen was murdered by Hezbollah, and his lifeless body was thrown on the tarmac. His brother Ken is here today with us, as well as Master Chief Ken Bowen, one of the survivors. Thank you so much for making this long journey here. Our country finally righted a wrong last year by awarding those men of underwater construction team with the Prisoner of War Medal for the torture that they endured in captivity. Command Master Chief Mulholland and NDSTC Chief Smith righted wrong also by petitioning Matt McPod, the National Petty Officer of the Navy, to promote DE-1 Clint Suggs to honorary Chief Petty Officer. The Year Military Diver also saw the commissioning of a $1 million indoor PT facility named after Captain Sean English, who gave his life for his nation a few months after relinquishing command of the Army Company at the NDSTC. We honored his widow and their 3 sons by eternalizing their father's memory in each student that's being trained at the NDSTC. But the greatest part of the Year Military Diver was that it was organized and planned by a first-class petty officer, a Navy diver, named Brandon Zachary, whom I had the honor of swearing in as ensign in the United States Navy last fall. You know, all these events were pretty incredible, but that isn't the biggest event or biggest highlight of my 33 months at the NDSTC. The biggest highlight must surely be the legacy that we're leaving behind. It's the 4,000 warriors that we've trained each and every day here. Although we've poured millions of dollars into these buildings and doubled our footprint, none of these achievements will last the test of time. Buildings will one day collapse, and programs like Exos and JDO will be replaced by something better. But the lasting thing is the impact that we have on these students. We build them up, we mold them, we push them beyond what they think they can possibly do. We've not only taught them how to be divers, we've mentored them into being leaders who are not afraid to do the right thing, even when it's difficult. We've taught them mental toughness, to persevere and never quit. My highlight here is most definitely the legacy we've built in our students. And although we may not remember the names of all 4,000 students that walked through these halls in the last 33 months, they will surely remember us. And one day when we're all gray and old, we'll sit out there in the audience like retired Senior Chief Dino Favaro, whose legacy was that he trained hundreds of divers out there, including Commanding Officer and Command Master Chief Joe Howard of the largest diving facility in the world. Training these young warriors required an entire team. It takes a meticulous training support department run by Mike Reagan, where the ladies in admin and student control are the first and last faces that these students see before they leave here. Supply ensures they have all their equipment. The print shop issues all their study materials. Security ensures they have a background check. And if you know Butch Despard, who is also our honor bosun mate, they'll make sure it's done right. Our engineering department, run by Dave Sullivan, comes in early every morning to ensure each piece of equipment is running properly before the students arrive. If it isn't, they race across against the clock to make sure it's repaired and tested and meets the same quality assurance required by nuclear submarines. Our contractors from Salvage ensure every boat and every ship here, they call them ships because then they force everybody to call them commodores. These two ships are up and running every day. Our medical department is staffed by 3 gifted physicians and 15 diving medical technicians who go above and beyond for their students and their patients. Our training department is full of rock stars. They spend an average of about 10 hours a day here. And sometimes I have to kick them out at the end of the day because they're here too long. And I can't leave until they do. And they pour their hearts and souls into each one of these young men and women. Be it known that I walked amongst the titans of my day. Men like Jason Junker, who was a second-class petty officer when I first met him, and we met on deployment, and now he came back as my training officer many years later. Casey McHenry, Dale Castellan, Dennis Kiprose, Jim Emerson, Randy Robillard, Bill Costin, Bill Hargrave, Brian Thompson, Rich Penacho, Terry Langdon, to name a few, and all the other amazing instructors out there. This is also an incredible Joint Forces team. Let me start with the Marine Combatant Diver Detachment. This is the only school in the United States Marine Corps commanded by an enlisted command. And I had the pleasure of working with Kevin Dale, who just left here. The very best Marine I've ever met in my life. And I don't say that lightly. I mean, I've been with General Jones, former Commandant of the Marine Corps and former commander of Utah. And with all due respect to the General, he holds nothing to Kevin Dale, one of the greatest Marines I've ever met in my life. And he's followed only by another great Marine, Kevin Homestead. And their superb leadership has led the Marine Combatant Diver Detachment. Our honorary brethren from Alpha Company of the 169th Engineer Battalion, true professionals, the great Army, they are an Army one. They're true warriors, and they're led by 3 amazing company commanders, Joe Lund, Dave Gurdon, and now Ezra Swanson. Our Air Force Pararescue operators and combat controllers, led by Rob Wilson, and also their commanding officer, Bill Schrader, who showed us what courage looks like. This past April, Bill held NJP for an airman who went AWOL, and the airman had 2 loaded weapons with extended magazines ready to kill every single person at that command, at the 342nd Trade Readiness Squadron. Bill courageously tackled that gunman, giving his people enough time to safely leave the room before he was shot and killed. 2 little boys lost their father that day. A loving wife lost her husband. I lost a friend. And the Air Force lost a great leader. But this nation gained a great hero. Thank you, Bill, for showing us that there's no greater love than when a man gives his life for his brothers. Our Coast Guard brothers, in my time here, I saw the creation of the newest rating in the Coast Guard, the DV rating. And that amazing cadre took me up to Canada and did an ice diving course. And Nick and all your band of great Coast Guardsmen, I'm proud to serve beside you. And finally, to my fellow sailors, my Seabees, Navy divers, and Navy EME technicians, you are truly the very best that the Navy has to offer. And I'm proud to serve beside you and call you my brothers. Saying goodbye is so terribly difficult. A very good friend told me recently to enjoy this time rather than try and do everything I can to hold on to it. It would be like trying to capture the rays of the sun as it shines down on you, or collecting the wind as it blows across your face. Just enjoy that time, and that moment. And when I look back at this moment, I want to remember how we came together like a bunch of musical instruments, in the symphony orchestra that played this beautiful song for a short amount of time. I want to thank my fellow commanding officers at NSA Panama City for all your support. I especially want to thank Jackie Barker, Leslie Brown, two wonderful public affairs officers who are so talented in what they do and supported all my crazy ideas. Thank you, Panama City, for taking in my family and taking in my military family as well. Thank you for taking care of our soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, Coast Guardsmen. We go to your churches, we go to your stores, we go to your restaurants, and you've taken care of us and you welcome us as your brothers and sisters. And thank you for being the most patriotic city in the United States. And I don't say that lightly. When you watch the Warrior Beach Retreat every 6 months actually, run by Linda Cope, and you see the streets lined up for 10 miles, and literally 10 miles of Americans with American flags out there. You don't see that every day anywhere else. To my 3 executive officers, they keep getting better, and honestly, they were better officers than I could ever be. Ian Lambert, Matt Fay, and now Mark Anderson. And 2 wonderful command master chiefs, Steve Mulholland and Joe. Joe, I wish we spent more time together, but it's almost like we clicked immediately when you came here. You're my brother in Christ, and I thank you for just being there with me every single day. I'm blessed to have you by my side, and Steve, likewise. You've always told me what I needed to hear, not what I wanted to hear. And I know it's hard to contain hung cow sometimes, but you've done it, just like my wife does. You have the challenge of duty to keep me in check, holding me accountable to my oath of office. If you're an old friend that I invited here because you've mentored me and you made me the man that I am today. Know that I stand out there and lead every day with you by my side. And your words of wisdom have imbued me to be the best leader I can possibly be. Thank you for being here. I want to thank my family. My parents could not be here today because of their age. But their selfless sacrifices enabled 5 children to attend college and succeed. We left Vietnam 14 hours before the end, and my father sacrificed everything. He left everything behind. You know, we weren't even allowed to lift up the shades in our plane because of enemy fire. And so, you know, I know my sister accidentally did it, and all we saw was just streaking fire that flew above us. And their sacrifice allowed us all to be what we are today. And 2 of my 4 sisters are here today. If you ever wonder what it's like to have 4 sisters, it's like having 5 moms. And being the youngest, it didn't help either. No, my loving sisters have taken care of me, and I'm blessed to have them here. So my oldest sister, Bree, and her family, and my second sister, Bob. And there's 2 others that are one's taking care of my parents, and the other one's out west. My wonderful children, well, actually my sisters, I just want to say, come on, meet me. To my wonderful children, Gabriel turned into a fine young man, Gracie, my beautiful daughter, and my twins, Claire and Evelyn. Thank you for following Daddy everywhere. Merci mes enfants, je vous aime avec tout mon cœur. I started the speech by thanking my wife, and I'll end it by thanking the most incredible partner that God has made for me. Thank you for excusing me for all the long days at work and understanding the late phone calls. Thank you for keeping me grounded in Christ and making me a better man than I could possibly be. People may say things about my tenure as commanding officer, and some may be good, some may be bad. But what I hope they'll say was that I was a godly man, and I led a godly man because of you. I will now read my orders.
The guest please rise for the reading of orders.
NDSTC, action.
From Commander, Naval Personnel Command, Millington, Tennessee. You first orders 1433. When properly relieved and directed by reporting senior, attached from Naval Diving Salvage Training Center. Report 2, Chief of Naval Operations, Arlington, Virginia. I'm ready to relieve.
I will now read my orders. From Commander, Naval Personnel Command, Millington, Tennessee, Newsman's Orders 1293. when directed by reporting senior attached in May 16 from Joint Chiefs of Staff to Naval Diving and Salvage Training Center, Panama City, Florida. Upon arrival, report to the commanding officer of Naval Diving and Salvage Training Center for his duty at safe relief.
Will the guests please be seated?
NDSTC, ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, Commander Chen, Commanding Officer, Naval Diving and Salvage Training Center.
It's a tough act to follow there. Thanks for setting me up, hon. Good morning, distinguished guests, families, and friends. It's an honor to stand before you today on this beautiful and hot Florida morning. I have to particularly thank Admiral Ted for being here. I had the distinct privilege of serving as his first flag aide. He's taught me a lot about leadership through your example, and I'm sure Eric, his current aide, can attest to what a pleasure it is to serve under you. Admiral Ted has had a profound influence over my career. He's always provided me sound advice. As an aide, we attended quite a few change of commands together. But it's definitely a unique experience for me to be standing here before you. Admiral Ted would often say the job of the incoming CO is like that of a body in an Irish wake. Your only job is to show up and say very little. But the party can't start without you. So I'm looking forward to that party. So thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. I will do my best to heed your advice. And I honestly, though, have no idea what happens at an Irish wake, but it really does sound like a good time. Admiral Morneau, thank you for officiating today. You've been a part of my career from the very start. Admiral Morneau, then Commander Morneau, was a detailer when I was a midshipman applying to serve in the Special Operations Diving Community. That was the term used back then to refer to the line community that combined line warfare, diving, ordnance management, and DoD. And I remember you asking me at my interview, why would I want to join this community when there was no career path beyond captain? I knew the question was coming, but dreaded it all the same. See, there's really no good answer to that question. On one hand, you can either respond by saying that you have no real career intention, you just want to be an operator and then move on, which would imply a lack of long-term commitment. Or you can answer by saying that you think you'd be the first to make it beyond captain, which sounds pretty arrogant. Well, I'm glad we don't have to ask that question anymore during officer screening interviews. Sir, you paved the way, and thank you for providing the focus and unifying our community and setting us on a firm footing. We've come a long way in your leadership. NDSTC is a special place for me. I first came here as a midshipman attending the scuba course. It was the summer after my second year before you incurred the obligated service at the Naval Academy. And I was really considering transferring to a different school because up until then I wasn't really sure that the Navy was the right fit for me. I hadn't found my niche. But after spending a few weeks here that summer, I completely changed my mind. I enjoyed the experience so much that 2 years later I decided to make it my career. And when talking about returning here as CO to my former classmates, I think it's pretty common to reflect back and say that you've met many of your most important lifelong friends here. And that's certainly been the case for me. Hung, it's truly an honor to be leading you. Hung was the OIC at Detachment Southwest when I first graduated from DoD school and reported to DoD Mobian 3. He took me under his wing and helped me get my first qualifications. Nobody makes it in the Navy without someone a little more senior and experienced taking his time to pull them up and along. So thank you for taking care of me. I want to thank the XO and the CMC and the department heads here for getting me up to speed this past week. This is a phenomenal staff. I'm very impressed with what I've seen. It's a direct reflection of the motivation and pride of the joint military and civilian team here who run this machine like a well-oiled clock. I have to also recognize my beautiful wife, Jessica, and my two children, James and Catherine. Jessica has been a part of the Navy for a long time. Her father was UDT SEAL in Vietnam. Her brothers have served, one enlisted in the Coast Guard, and another is on his way to the XO SEAL Team 7. But for the past 9 years, she has truly experienced the stress and strain of being a Navy spouse. This will be our 7th move together. I think we haven't figured out yet. Thank you so much for always supporting my career and keeping us going. Jessica is also really tired of hearing me tell stories about how much fun, how much I love being in Florida, what great shape I was in, how awesome it was. She takes a little offense to this because that was also when I was single, so it implies that I wasn't having as much fun now as when now that I'm married. But let me assure you, that it's about the people and the lifestyle here that makes it so enjoyable. She's never spent any time down here in Florida, so I'm excited for her to experience the area, and I hope you can all help make her feel at home. I think we're all going to have a blast. My daughter Catherine was born in Virginia and spent time in San Diego where James was born before moving back across the country. And she refers to herself as a college Indian. Well, now she's going to have to figure out a clever new way to fit in Florida into that as well. Now I'll wrap up here. I'm getting a bit long already. I've spent the last couple of years up at the Pentagon. My first tour was on the Navy staff and the second on the Joint staff. I had the opportunity to interact with many of our senior defense leadership. And I can say when they talk about anti-access area denial and asymmetric response options, the undersea domain is always highlighted as an area where the U.S. retains dominance and should invest in future capabilities. I can assure you that what we train to do here at NDSTC is as important as ever in both the current and future threat environment. Our leadership is constantly looking for options to offset our adversaries around the world, and I can say with confidence that the options that we present always include the skills learned at this school. Our military diver graduates across all services will play a critical role in future missions involving undersea mobility, placement of effectors, intelligence collections, and sensors, which will offset the adversaries. I believe we can enhance divers with emerging technology today, but even with recent advances in autonomy, it'll be a long time before a robot can replace the ingenuity, resourcefulness, and toughness that these brave men and women who volunteer to dive deep provide our nation. From my experience in combat in Iraq and Afghanistan, technology has a tendency to fail in immediate post. So we have to be morally, mentally, and physically ready to suit up and get the job done, anytime, any place. However, we face challenges sometimes when building the budget and explaining our role as divers and the training we do down here. You see, we usually justify programs based on how future investments improve our capability to defeat notional enemies. The question's always asked, how does the next dollar we spend today help us win tomorrow? Punk's going to be fighting that battle pretty soon. It's difficult to show how diving and salvage skills sometimes add to a decisive outcome. However, this method doesn't really take into account the political reality that the U.S. never wants to go to war in the first place. In fact, historically, it takes a catastrophic event to galvanize our nation to go to war. Consider the USS Maine, Cole, Pearl Harbor. Those conflicts began with our adversaries throwing the first punch. Our first response was a salvage mission to determine what happened, to restore our nation's pride, and to message to our allies and adversaries that we can't be easily deterred. It's far too likely that our next conflict will begin with the salvage operation at sea. Most likely the autonomy technology won't be ready yet, but the men and women trained here will be. Across the audience today are many of the heroes, legends, who have done it before, and I truly feel unworthy to be standing before you all. Their experiences have formed the basis for what we teach here today and what will prepare our students to meet the challenges tomorrow. I'm proud to serve as your CO, and I'm excited to join this team to continue to train the greatest military divers in the world. Booyah, NDSTC!
Booyah, NDL!
Will the guests please rise for the benediction?
I again invite you to join me as I pray. Thank you, Father, for your presence here today. As the mantle of leadership is being passed, please fill Cameron with wisdom and the capacity to serve, and lead in such a way as to bring you glory. The reading of a short psalm. I lift up my eyes to the hills, from whence does my help come? I pray both for Cameron and Hung and for everyone here that when we need help, we cry out to you. My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not let your foot be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. Behold, he who keeps Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your shade on your right hand. The sun shall not smite you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all evil. He will keep your life. The Lord will keep your going out and your coming in from this time forward and forevermore. Please bless Song and April as they are doing outgoings. Please bless their incomings into D.C. Please bless Cameron and Jessica as they come in to Panama City. Lord, we pray for your blessing in Jesus' name. Amen.
Boatswain, prepare to pike the side.
Right, ready. Forward, march. March time, march. Side boys, post. Left, right, face. 6 side boys, post.
Navy, Expeditionary Combat Command, departing.
Four side boys, post.
Center for Explosive Ordnance Disposal and Diving, departing. Commander, United States Navy, departing. Naval Diving and Salvage Training Center, departing. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the Naval Diving and Salvage Training Center Change of Command Ceremony. You are cordially invited to a reception on the NDSTC quarterdeck. We respectfully request that you delay your departure from the ceremonial area until Commander Chen, Commander Tao, their family members, and visiting dignitaries depart. Thank you for your consideration and have a wonderful day.